Here's mine.
No. Can't see. Blind as a bat. Okay. Press this over. Oh, here we go. Okay. Thank you. Barbara. Here.
Oh my God.
Really? Carol. Terry. I'm here.
That's
Bob.
Yeah.
Janet.
Here.
Stephanie.
Here.
Lynn. Here.
Bring over.
Natalie.
Here.
Done.
Everybody can look at the minutes, or have they looked at the minutes from the meeting? Any changes or additions?
Just wanted to add to the one about the COA white van, discussing the white van. Second page, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth paragraph down. So I'll read it. Lily Camus and other board members remembered Lisa, I can't say her last name, discussing replacing the white van and had put the COA on a 2-year wait list. Lillian will go through the previous meeting minutes to get the detail and send them to me. So I did talk to my sister Micheline, and she did ask AMR about their old chair vans, and that they said that they do not donate them because they're over 200,000 miles when they are done with them. And she did tell this to Lisa at the time. So I just wanted to add that.
Correction or addition?
Can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
Did we?
I make a motion.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
as amended. Okay. You have to abstain, Carol, because you weren't happy.
I'm making a motion.
Okay, so who's making it?
Lynn Saban will make it.
Okay.
70 seconds.
Okay.
Natalie, you're up.
I don't know. Got a lot to say. Fine. So we're gonna look at January's budget. So if I say it quickly, would you like my notes so you can write them down so you don't have to, or?
Sure, I'll try to keep up.
Here, or you can double check after if you want. Okay. So for income, I have a $266 from driving fees. And then down at outreach, I received Western Mass Elder Care, now called Access, $2,102.50.
Now, is that from a grant or?
That's from, their Title III. Okay. On expenses, transportation is $2,107.16 for drivers. For half of Amy's, it's $2,252.25. And for Shine, it's $2,148.75. Now down on the next one, there's an $82.25 I spent on coffee, snacks, and social hour and placemats, paper placemats. And $99.73 was for meats for the food pantry. We'll go across $50. I got income for yoga fees. Up higher, I got $25 cash donation. And $796 of income I've got from $300 from Fogey for Sarah the Fiddler, $100 donation check, I collected $246 in cash donations with clothes and a $150 donation check.
Well,
Yeah. And then down at the formula grant, I got expenses of $2,085.30 for the activity wage. 146, oh, for the change. And 57 cents for the copier rental. And $795.57 for office supplies, but most of that was Marcus printing for the envelopes. $649 were spent on envelopes.
so the 795,
79557 is for office supplies.
So that should go down, because it's on the news printing.
yeah, should go down one day, so that printing.
See where you got it on the line?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need a ruler. And then up high was, I got a cash donation, $25 for newsletter printing. And then here's the numbers from Amy from the activities. Did you just want to read through that or?
Yeah, I just have a question. The
Mhm.
congregate meals,
Mhm.
is that the lunches?
That's what they call them at the Western Bath Builder here.
Okay, and so now we're keeping track of,
Yes. There was a reason why. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it had to do with numbers for the state for the formula grant. So we learned that, so we started keeping numbers for that.
Okay.
All right, so for the month of February, I do have a budget that came in. So you didn't know, but it has been zero for almost 7 months. So now that I have a budget,
you finally have numbers and.
I have the numbers. Yes. So let me see if I can read my messy handwriting here. So we'll go from the top again. Transportation driver, $1,601.79. For 80, $1,501.50. And for Shine, $1,080 even. And then I spent $646.23 on the white van. Needed 2 coils changed out when they did the no
Oil change.
no
Tune
tune up. So they changed the spark plugs. But and then one of the coils, but now that he took it back, it lighted up again saying there's something wrong, and they replaced 2 more coils. So I got 5 coils left to replace, and I'm just putting that on hold for now.
Now, what are the coils do?
Oh,
I think it's with the spark plug, the
yeah.
wires. That's
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah,
that's not
You
gonna.
need it to make the connection.
So putting them off isn't gonna be a big.
No, because I asked, and as long as they work,
Uh-huh.
they're fine. It's when the engine light goes on and says, it's backfiring. Yeah, so it says that the coil's not working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did ask on that, and it said, oh, most people don't replace them until they act up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
All you really need to know is when the engine light comes on, it's gonna cost you money. Like that, there you go.
And then, so last month or the month before, the white van had a tune-up, and in the month of February, the blue van needed a tune-up. They never had tune-ups before, so the blue van no, they didn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So the blue van had an oil change, tire rotation, and the tune-up.
That's part of the 600 or some month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the $29.95 were for the bottles of water. And $379, I gave a resident 100 gallons of oil. Expenses. All right, so out of the $465.83, I paid $400 for Sarah the Fiddler, $12.97 for office supplies, $29.47 for the VA social hour, and $23.39 for the Tuesday social hour. And the 4051 down there is for seasonal paper placemats. They're on clearance, so I bought some. Right, let's see, we'll go back up. $20 was a gift from a resident. And then, so you'll see there's an income of $6,467.19. $100 was from a gift from a resident, and the rest was my balance once the budget came in and all the numbers were aligned. Like planets. So that's nice. And
So that's, okay, so,
Yes.
okay, I get it. And I'm gonna say correction of income.
balance income.
Yeah.
All right, so down at the last formula grant, we have $1,390.20 for Amy. $69.66 for labels, 2 boxes of labels. They're not cheap.
No.
Those are the ones I use for the envelopes for the newsletter. And $146.57 for the copier rental. Can I see yours for a minute? Okay, so you see the numbers I have here. So down at the bottom here, everything that says formula grant, in my budget, there's the top balance, and then everything gets minus, and then there's just a bottom balance or ending balance. So all these things I say negative or in parentheses shows that I spent it on certain items, conference, postage, but it doesn't mean I'm in the negative. It just means my bottom balance right now is $3,961.03. So that's why I kind of ad-lib it, because I'll do a new formula later, but right now I thought it was easier just to do it this way.
What's the 8,000?
Okay, so again, that one is 512. So you got the senior lunch program, and then the next one would be senior lunch fund. Actually, that has one balance again, and then it's got the parentheses on my budget sheet, and then there's a final balance. So that's it's kind of hard to separate and show a balance because they're actually together in my expense. Yeah.
Natalie, did you ever get reimbursed for the veterans?
No.
Not yet?
I thought of that too, actually, last week, so thanks for reminding me.
Oh, they have to
Veterans.
switch it
They, yeah,
upstairs, yeah, they have a habit of not doing that.
it might have come in and you don't know it, no.
Oh, who would they send it to? As what? Just town of Granby? Okay,
So just check and see if they received it.
but that was way back in November. And I wouldn't know the amount unless I asked Dave, but Dave, he's not in it anymore.
Oh, he's not?
He's not the head of it.
Oh.
That
That
other
other
lady.
gentleman.
Yeah.
But Dave should have some.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I have her email, so I'll do that.
What did you say about Dave?
He's not the head of that.
Yeah.
There's another gentleman that's Your date's still in.
Oh,
So in the newsletter, it doesn't have Dave's phone number or his email. It has like the VA Veterans Service something. And then a general number, I think. Or it's the lady's number, I think it was. I don't know her name off the top of my head.
His assistant, or, because there was another gentleman at the veterans meeting, and I guess we're part of the central one now? So that's the change.
yeah.
But there's a lady that I end up talking to.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
sitting behind.
Yeah, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She'll come and do, like, if you need to talk to her, she'll come over here, make an appointment with you, and you guys can go off in a room and chit chat about any VA service. But her
So
name.
kind of instead of Dave, or
Yeah.
Dave, or,
Yeah, I think it's instead of Dave.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's Amy's numbers. And when you, I did for the month of March, add more activities. So we'll see if, right now I have not, but it wasn't really advertised well enough. So hopefully maybe late spring, early summer. But they're still there.
It was just myself and Bruce. Well, we were here for lunch anyway, but no one else came, so we played for about
Practice.
20 minutes and decided we were both out of shape, and that was the end of that.
Hey, at least she showed up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so, but we did say, oh, I hope more people come.
Yeah, and then there was a lady who wanted to do the game, board game. So we finally set it up and everything, and now she doesn't want to do it.
Oh,
So it's there, you know.
yeah.
All right, what's next on the list? Oh, volunteers? What about volunteers? Just in general?
Yeah, I guess if you, seeing if you got any more.
Well, Ron Richards, I would say. He's new from the last meeting. He did his Western Mass Elder Care training. Yeah. And he actually likes doing it, so it's nice. Nice positive
And that was
feedback.
gonna be my next question, because you said that they were going to be, so attending.
And everybody attended, everybody passed. There's only one person that forgot to do allergen, but she had to repeat work on it. And then that she was.
Now, how many other volunteers are you?
Can't make it. Summer vacation.
Ron has been really good that we call him if someone's sick or some can't come in. If he doesn't have anything, he's right here at 10:30ish, which is nice.
How many other volunteers were you looking for, or are you kind of okay with what you got now?
For now. Yeah, because we have, like we said, Ron, he has his Tuesdays and he's really great at being the substitute for others.
Bring up your subject of my senior center.
All right. So I talked to Christopher Hamilton and he was showing me how, on Zoom, how this works. And I kind of really like the idea for two things. One, it helps free up Amy. I'm counting who showed up, who crossed off, and but they were really here. And people have a little like big white card. They kind of just scan it. And I guess if you have a card from a different place, you can use the same number. But then you just signed up at the Granby one. And then you just punch and you tap the things that you're doing for the day, and then you're done, and then everything's in there. And then all the numbers that the state requires for the formula grant are in the computer. It says, one person attended Healthy Bones and Balance for 340 times this year. So it does the
Saves a lot of
duplicated
time.
and the unduplicated, yes. And then say that you missed the first two things, something was at 9, something was at 10, but you came in for lunch, then you couldn't sign up for 9 and 10, and they go, oh, I signed up for it yesterday, but I didn't make it and you forgot to erase it. It doesn't show up. It just says from 12 on to closing of what we have that you pick. So there's nothing beforehand that you
So do you
by
sign
accident.
in first when you come in?
That you just scan in.
I mean, scan in?
Yeah,
So
and then you'll see
count
the,
you as being there.
yeah, and then
Do
you
you
see
have
all
to,
the,
you
yeah.
have to go through this then?
Yep, and then,
Probably just tap on what you're, okay, I'm gonna do bingo and lunch, so
Yep.
I would just hit bingo, lunch.
yep, and then, what was I saying? They will accommodate the things that we have, so it's not a general thing. So if it says on Tuesdays that we're having, well, we'll just do today, Wednesday. You're here, you're gonna tap you into the COA meeting, you're gonna be here for lunch, and you're gonna be here for bingo, so you'll tap 3 of them. And then you'll be done, the next person come in and scan and do it. And there's actually 2 prices, and in between people scanning in, for one price, there's no ads. It's at the last page. And for the second price, the lower price is with ads, which means like Lynn signed in for the day and Mrs. Browski wants to come in, and in between there, it shows an ad for Alden Savings Bank. And that's what it is.
It's like a screensaver, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
so in between, so when you walk in, you'll see advertisement for whatever.
Otherwise, what would you have?
For advertisement,
I mean, for, on the screen.
well, it changes it for the day. Are you talking about the things that you pick or the ads themselves?
The ads.
Those are chosen by Christopher Hamilton. Yeah, and they're local ads.
And if you didn't want the ads, you're gonna pay more for the
Yes,
program.
it's 8,500.
It's a
I figured
different
with
one.
programs,
Is that a one-time charge?
that is a one-time charge.
Okay. Is that like an annual membership?
There is an
fee?
annual fee of 1,800. Yeah,
So this is for one station,
one station.
one computer, one station.
Yeah.
Because I see it's 3,600 if you want another one.
Yeah,
Depends
I don't
on
think we need,
how much of a backlog you're gonna have. You
Right.
don't know until you.
but even that, people stand in line and chit-chat.
Now, this will help you for your budget too, won't it? Is there a program in there that will help you do the budget? Make it easier for you or who's ever doing it?
It will definitely help on the formula grant. Which will be the correct numbers for what they need to give us money for the COA. There's no guessing, or I forgot this whole program and I could have added this, or it's
And
in
where
there.
is this money coming from?
This one, I don't know yet. I was gonna give it to Robin Lamorta to ask of the folkies.
You just take it out of the pocket and put it in
Oh, yes, because everybody's got that.
For what? The 8,500?
No, I was hoping just the 5,000.
The 8,500 is without the ads.
And I was hoping to go partial with them, or all of it, if they could, do the 1,800 a year, so that's. But at least half.
Why don't you go to their meeting and ask them?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm sitting
All
in the morning.
Can we go back over this for a second?
Yes.
Let's, when they go
Yeah, get
televise
Robin.
it.
So, do I have to scan in order to come in and,
Yeah, you'll have a little key card,
Yeah.
like your big white card on your keychain.
yeah,
Just scan it.
the
It'll,
big Y card?
Yeah.
well, not your big white.
What
Well,
card
we
do I
will
need?
do a big white card.
What do I need to scan is what I'm
It'll
asking.
look like a big white card that's on your keychain.
Give
Where
those
did
to
you
you.
get that?
Oh, they give us 900 standard keychains.
Oh.
So the price might be a little less, or they might switch something because I don't think we need 900.
No,
Right.
It'll be good, but if we could.
I know,
we need it.
Yeah.
That's more than the people in Granby.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, he even suggested that we knock that one down, then he would give us a better price on something else that we can discuss afterwards.
Something negotiable.
Yes.
Yeah.
On that part.
I think that sounds good.
I don't like the price.
Yeah, don't
Well, it does, I don't know, it seems like it's gonna help, it's gonna help keep track.
And there's only a few places that don't have it.
Oh,
I know Belchertown doesn't have it, and the reason they don't is because they have, I think, like 6 doors.
Yeah.
That they can come into.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
difficult for them to say, come in this one door when they park over here and they come in from that door and they don't see the kiosk, so.
Yeah, people just need to follow the rules. What is the problem?
hello. Now you're pushing it. You're talking elderly here.
Does this company have like a good text, like if something were to go wrong, do they have like an easy to reach tech support?
Yeah. Call Christopher.
Well, no, I'm just like thinking of it from
If it goes
just,
down.
if it goes down, because
Right.
you know, working at the bank, you know, we have our IT department and
Yeah.
everything. And now that you're bringing in,
Mhm.
which I think it's innovative and like you said, it'll be really helpful for the formula grant. But I know having that easy to reach tech support for this is key,
Yeah.
and just having someone be.
And I can double check with him, but I thought he said it was. Yeah, I thought he said.
Have you spoken to any of the other, like South Hadley must have this, right? Or something like that?
I
Something
know,
like that.
yeah, I know Ludlow has it and I know Hadley has it.
Does Chicopee? have
Chicopee does.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they have,
yeah.
okay.
So have you talked to any of them to see how?
I
it
did
works?
Hadley, yeah, they loved it.
They love
And,
it.
and the residents, they come in, the first thing they do, they go right to the kiosk. I watched one gentleman, he's going for Tai Chi. And then off he went, and then the next person came in and did it. So it's just out of habit that, you know,
Yeah,
they do
and they
it.
haven't had any issues with the program.
Oh, I didn't know so.
Well, Darlene goes to Chicopee, so you
Oh, okay.
could ask her.
And Robin Lamorter, she uses it for Ludlow, and she loves it, yeah.
But using it and actually being the one who has to call tech support or whatever is not the same.
Yeah.
It's too late for the budget, but have you checked upstairs for, see if they've got any money in free cash? They can,
No, I didn't, because this is only like, I think 2 weeks ago I talked to him. So I was just bringing it up here.
I think it's a great
Check.
idea.
I thought so too, and, this being their busy season, they would like an answer by the end of April. Cause like I said, I just talked to them 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, and, so that if we implement it, it would be nice to start it on the beginning of the fiscal year. But,
It's just the money,
yeah,
Yeah,
it's the money.
so, will you be able to check with upstairs on free cash to see if they,
with
even if you get some money from Fogies, maybe you can get some from free cash too. And that would really lessen it.
and I wouldn't need 1,800 till the second year,
Okay.
cause that 5,000
Covers it.
is the first.
First year, everything's
The
included.
Yeah.
1,800
Oh.
annual membership, that wouldn't go into effect until year 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it says right there.
And then you can put it in the budget.
Correct.
Says right there. Look at that.
I did read through this when we got it on the thing, I read through it and I think it's pretty,
That's not the
pretty
one
good.
you
I
fell
think,
asleep on?
no, that's not the one I fell asleep, 4 pages into the other one.
Girl. Yeah.
No, I think it'd be good.
I'm wondering if we should vote on anything. Probably not until you get, financial answers. And I think it would make more sense if the board voted, or if you want to vote to, I mean,
To go on
Yeah,
forward with it, I would say.
okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So, if we make a motion, I'll make it just because I'm typing. To recommend Natalie go forward with pursuing the purchase of my senior center. So we need, no talking about,
We're trying to bring her out of it.
and we need a second. Okay. And we need a vote.
All those in favor?
Hey,
You got, they're just in time. Okay, so we're official with that. Good job.
Yeah. I like that. Now you've got a policy you want us to check?
One, that it was approved for the mileage
Oh,
from,
the transportation
yes, transportation.
that we had from before was
Yeah.
approved. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said fall policy?
Yes,
Something different.
yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to know if we can make a fall, policy.
That's if somebody falls.
Yeah, in case that one falls.
Not this season.
Not the
It's
season.
like, oh,
Yeah.
no, that,
If
it's not even
somebody
spring,
falls.
are we, what?
So, the director from the Ludlow one gave me what they use, but I don't know if we wanted to use that one or make something better.
Just like an incident report?
Yeah,
I don't know if that would be a policy though. Is that part of the insurance that, the town has?
Well, she brought it up to the, who'd you bring it
I
up to?
brought it up to Kathy and she suggested to find, ask Ludlow for theirs. And, I mean, it's okay, I just didn't know, I would like more of a, if this person falls, what do you do?
Right.
Okay, so, one of the instructions brought it up that she was working somewhere else, this person falls, she went and picked them up. They didn't fall, but they were exercising, they kind of, and she picked them up and put them in the chair. So, they kind of told her, you shouldn't have been doing that, you should call us, and then we'll call the ambulance, make sure,
Oh, yeah.
you know, things like that. And so I kind of want it like written down so people will know that if someone fell, but if you want to watch them and they get up on their own, you know, you can kind of guide them, you know, things like that.
I was gonna get up
A
on my own.
procedure.
I still can't.
That's right.
I forgot about that one, to tell you the truth, until you're.
It's more of a procedure than a policy.
Okay,
Yeah,
Does that sound?
that sounds right.
Yeah,
okay.
procedure.
But you could
Procedure.
still have written instructions. I mean, it would be very helpful.
Okay, so I can start working on that.
No,
Yes,
Kathy says I have to. Remember when I tell,
yes,
I have to call.
yes. Chris said you had, Chris
Oh,
told
really?
Kathy,
So the town doesn't get sued.
just to check on you.
Okay, so they must have a policy?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got.
they have to.
Shouldn't say that.
Betcha they
You're
should.
bleeding
Well, well, I was just curious because she said, you know,
everywhere.
Then she would know. Let's.
Yeah.
Check on with her.
And this is
She's been
the,
here long enough. She would know.
I think you could attach this to the procedures.
Okay,
You have to have a policy of some
Name involved, date of birth,
Yeah.
address, describe incident, any injuries.
that's just like they do in school.
It's an
Right.
incident report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to? Okay.
so keep this and just add a few things.
This is someone like work.
Hey, listen, and it's free, you don't get paid.
I know.
Free
procedure.
if we don't ask Kathy, you'll never know. And she might say, oh yeah, we got that policy, that's why you have to call the ambulance when you fall. Right?
So,
Where'd you pull that out of thin air? So there must be a law.
That's what I'm saying.
and others, there are other COAs I'm sure might have that, or even, I don't know if it's under the, is it still called in COA website? There might be some forms there. I don't know if they have that there.
Okay.
But why reinvent the wheel when somebody else is?
That's what Kathy said, why reinvent it
Yeah.
when,
Right.
so this is what level of had. I just didn't know if this was
Yeah,
good enough.
no, that's a good part of it,
Mhm.
but it's good to have the other procedure so everybody knows. I'm gonna say, do we have a town administrator? No?
Yes.
Yes.
Chris is upstairs.
We do.
Alrighty.
Who is it?
Chris,
Oh my God, she's something else,
it's Chris,
Barbara.
till the end of June.
Till the end of June, he's been extended till the end of June.
Well, he's been asked to come back.
Okay. And has he decided?
He doesn't wanna let me take the job, huh?
Okay, Natalie, okay, so Natalie, you're gonna check with other COAs and the town administrator, I'm gonna say, for any,
Oh, you said NCOA.
and NCOA.
All right.
For any,
I'll try to remember to look. I think I put that in on my
Same.
favorites.
Oh, okay, I do too. Yeah.
procedures. And so that will probably clarify from upstairs what they have to cover their butts for in the procedures.
If I
Because
ask
they'll tell you,
the town administrator.
yeah, you have to do this and that and that and this. Like you say, don't touch them and,
Mhm.
you know. I suppose if they're bleeding, somebody will have to touch them, but that's a question.
Okay.
So you'll get probably a better clarification. Okay. To be continued.
Okay. Do we have any update on the West Street School?
No, but I got something written from Lynn Mercier. I asked for information. So, shall I read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynn Mercy.
Okay, it's long. West Street School Building Committee hired an owner's project manager and architect and has completed the building conditions report and schematic design phases of this project and is preparing to go out to bid. We're renovating 22,000 square feet of the building and abating the remainder of the building for future renovations. It will cost approximately $15,676,000. This cost includes, among other changes, abatement to the entire building with replacement windows, required fire suppression with capacity for expansion, required accessibility, ventilation, and electrical services upgrades, space for a community warming and cooling center, and town elections. Our intention is to get a rural development grant for the commercial community kitchen for a food security. Upon completion, our town will have updated, renovated a one-stop municipal building for the entire community to use. The municipal offices will occupy 12,900 square feet, and the COA will have approximately 9,400 square feet. Some of the square footage is a shared space. The select board is calling other special town meeting to see if the town will approve additional $9,989,360 to be allocated to this project. Through a combination of borrowing and using monies from free cash reserves and our stabilization funds, if approved at the town meeting, there will be a second town-wide ballot vote called a debt exclusion vote to secure additional town approval. The West Street building will have informational session on March 26th at 6:30 here at the COA.
Can you forward that to all the board members?
Sure.
We still only have 2 classrooms.
From what it looks like,
Yep.
That's not right.
Classrooms.
No,
until they fix, like, go up the stairs.
Well, we'll just say, none of
'Cause
the
I-
seniors in town are gonna vote for it then, if you're gonna do
Yeah,
that to
because
us.
I kind of say, can I at least have another room, but if they're not fixing that one yet. So it'll be like the cafeteria, the shared space, the kitchen if they can get that grant. And, yeah, those 2
That's not
classrooms.
just ours.
Smaller
No.
than this.
No, it's not.
exactly.
It's not just ours. And the
So
gym's
it's
not just
shared.
ours.
So
Correct.
there's no dedicated space for the,
Dedicated space, 2 classrooms.
Correct.
That is ours.
so that's for your offices and,
All that,
Activities.
all that.
Everything.
What,
Who needs to be listening to?
Well, I kind of thought we would share the, like, the gym, so like, all our exercises kind of things are done at 10 o'clock. So between 10 and 11, I would like it to be like the COA, so we can use
Right.
that every day at a certain time frame.
depends on who's in charge of scheduling too.
Yeah. Then we have to say like, I don't know, 9:30 to 10:30, I don't know. I don't know anything yet. I don't attend the meetings.
You better be involved.
Well, somebody needs to come here on a Wednesday and watch what goes on here.
Yeah.
When we have the class and we got the produce and stuff coming in. And
Yeah, it
that
gets a
you
little loud, yeah.
People can't hear because we're making noise. We're trying to be quiet, but you're lifting sacks of potatoes and it's hard to be quiet.
Because I did request to leave that door open, the music room, Mrs. Danette's room, the original principal, that first one when you come in, there's a door. So I kind of requested to have that door stay there so that the produce can come in that way and the bags can be done and have more like a countertop so they can come in and we put it on the countertop and they go out. One, it's good for HIPAA, so nobody's always watching everybody, but also it keeps the noise out from everywhere else. So I don't know if they were keeping that there, I'm not sure, but I thought that was a good idea for at least the produce section, brown bags, and people coming in and out getting them.
But you still don't really, you're kind of guessing you have room for all the activities.
Yeah, because I
It
don't
would
have an
be-
official
that's-
anything.
But do you have space for Shine and for you and for Amy?
In
Will they
those
be
2
able-
rooms.
It'll be close.
And there's
So
gonna
we're
be,
around here.
kind of,
Yeah.
and I also asked for like a middle space for, anybody who wants the back massage, the Reiki, or anything else, anything medical kind of, they can have that room. You know, the foot care can have that room, and I also asked to keep the sink, in their room had a sink, oh, they all had sinks.
Right.
Yeah, so I asked them to keep it there so the foot lady doesn't have to go all the way around to the bathroom and bring the water back. She'll have the sink in that room. So I kind of asked to have that left in there also. Thinking that, you know, that's the square footage of the room and what was there. So, I don't know.
So what are they gonna do with
Keep
this
saying
building
those
when
rooms
everyone's
are
out?
big. They're not big. They're not big.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they were big when I was little.
Yeah, that's why.
But, I don't know, it's a Granby building. Maybe they'll sell it, I don't know, no one's told
This
me.
building?
How about if
Yeah,
the
they're
town
supposed to sell it.
offices upstairs, if they move out to West Street, can't we use the upstairs?
Absolutely. And they used it before. It was part of the COA before the town administrator.
Why can't we do that?
We could, we can,
Well, they're selling the building. That's
Yeah.
part of their
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
They're
what are they
taking
gonna
it-
do after everyone moves out?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of their deal. Well, selling the building will give us this
Yes.
much to put towards
Oh.
the new one.
I think you're better off here, but
Yeah, I know, it sounds like it. but-
space wise, and
Yeah, you're really putting a cramp in the seniors'
Mhm.
activities.
Yeah.
I think someone
And-
who's ever making charge of this needs to come and see what goes on here, why we need at
They
least
don't
a
have
couple
time.
private.
they should make the time.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that would be the committee.
Lynn
Right.
sees it all the time when she's in here.
yeah, I'm here a
I mean,
lot.
They're,
I'm here a
yeah,
lot.
Kevin over,
The other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Oh, yeah,
Lynn, Mercier. And Dale, she's part of the committee.
right,
My sister's part of the committee. Chief's part of the committee.
yeah.
They see it. But I think it comes down with money. They're trying to do it with a certain amount of money where they don't have to borrow it. Or it looks like they might have to borrow it. Now it's up to us. Do we want to spend that much money and have your taxes go up?
Mhm.
Or wait a few more years and wait for another grant or something to help pay?
We're still not gonna have.
Torn it down.
They got
Yeah,
different
there
bids.
you go.
Huh?
They got different bids on it.
That's all done, I think.
Still paying for
I
it.
think that was the cheapest one. That was
Yeah.
least expensive.
I thought,
Okay,
I-
let's
That's
move
a
on.
different
Things
subject.
have to go up to codes. And,
yeah, I thought
You
I
know.
read something about, in the newspaper about the, they don't plan on using the whole building.
Correct.
No, not
They
yet.
plan on leasing out
Leasing it?
to businesses or whatever, which seemed kind of bizarre, but.
Yeah.
and we can't get what we want.
They want to do it for the money.
Yeah,
How long
there's
ago was that, Lon?
absolutely, I'll have to look, I think
Yeah.
it's in the Gazette.
Oh, I don't have the
Oh,
exact,
wow.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I can bring up my email in here, I think
How did she find, or he or the editor of that article?
Find out.
Yeah, how did they find out? Through a board member or the town?
I'm not sure,
It was secretive.
but I'll find it and send it there.
Very.
Okay,
Okay. Now, start on the bylaws.
you wanna,
It is,
10:17. You wanna wait till next month when we have Eleanor and Billy?
I don't know, did anybody have changes that they wanted to make or any suggestions on the first?
The first four.
Yeah.
What's been written on there?
It's the establishment, that we can't change, really. Right, the name of the organization, how the,
Who wasn't gonna change?
purpose, the mission statement. Offices, 7 to 11 voting members, not less than 4. And the council may recruit and recommend that the town administrator appoint non-voting affiliate members. The council shall provide names of potential voting members or non-voting affiliate members. 3-year terms. And 3 years, but if you're filling somebody else's spot, it only goes to the end of their term. Cross-section of the community. That's about it. The director of senior services and a representative of the select board shall not be non-voting ex officio members of the council. Okay, that was about it.
That's it. I don't see any changes in
I
that.
don't, does anybody?
nope.
So basically, I just give my input and no vote.
Yep.
I'll just vote for everything.
And anybody from the select board that's down here, yeah. And then it just, so, shall we say, for the minutes, let's get back to the minutes. After discussion, the board did not make any changes to Article 1. I don't think it's spelled. 1 through 4. what do we have?
One through four.
6, 7,
Good math.
8. Oh, we can probably do the rest of it. We can do the rest of it. Articles 5 through 10. Or the next meeting. That is your challenge.
April 16th.
Homework.
Did we have,
No,
we probably don't have it. The use of the COA van, did we finalize that?
No, I didn't get that one from the board. Right? That's from the select board?
Oh, the select board?
Yeah, I gave them a copy. I only
They
got
have
that
to
one.
approve it.
So we never got any.
No, I didn't get that one
Okay.
yet. I just got the
The
other one.
iPad. Didn't we like make some changes to
Oh,
the
we
iPad?
did. I didn't get that one back yet
what
either.
are they doing up there? Hello?
Yeah, seriously.
George McFly.
Yes, okay, so Natalie heard back, received approval.
Yeah.
And the select board on the iPad and
The use of the COA
COA.
van.
COA van.
Yeah. We did that like we.
It was either, it was in the iPad.
That was in January, 'cause that's the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
one meeting I was here at.
I thought
I'm
it was
still
either
waiting
December
on
or
that one.
January.
And the van was probably October.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that.
So I have a question with reference to this van.
Mhm.
That it's jam-packed and did we lose drivers? Why
Well, we
is
lost
it
one
that-
driver. He passed away in November? No,
Who?
Ken Roberts. Let's see what your grandkids.
Something. So that's why it's booked all the time, or?
And
So,
then Richie's only part-time.
so are we looking for another driver?
It's in
or-
there. Only one person actually asked about it.
Really?
Yeah. And he wanted full-time. Otherwise, thing.
I know, I mean, with the VA meeting, they were talking about, there's a trip to here or there, VA stuff. And, there was some questions about maybe using the van. She gave, jotting down the dates, it sounded like May or something.
Oh, okay, good. You didn't say anything else.
And I don't know that we're even gonna have enough people sign up to do that. You can either drive your own vehicle or everything. You can get some reenactment or something.
So we are looking for more drivers? Or do we need to?
Yeah.
I know.
A few more volunteers couldn't hurt.
What did you
I
say?
don't-
No, I was gonna say, you put it in the newsletter.
Right.
I don't know, was there anything in the paper?
It's on the town, website, but I can put it in the,
The reminder, whatever it is.
okay, I can try that one. The lady's Emily.
Isn't she the one who does the articles?
Yeah. Emily. There's another question.
Didn't you do
Right,
Cory
answer.
checks on them?
I would think so.
I can try here first since April's newsletter I already got back. I won't be able to put it in until May. And maybe this will spark some.
Right.
So you asked if there were several van drivers,
Yes.
and you're saying
Yes, there is.
Yes. And
Because Richie's always busy, so he can't always fill in the blanks.
Right.
advertising, is it called a reminder?
The town reminder.
Already advertising in the newsletter and on the town's website.
Any other business?
We're at the bottom of the agenda. So now,
Make a motion to adjourn.
wait,
She's got a question.
Hold the phone.
Oh, Robert, breakfast?
he hasn't had breakfast yet.
Oh.
Hooked him up with coffee, and that's the best we could do.
Can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I can't vote.
I second.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll see you Wednesday, April 16th. Wonderful.